Hello student, myself Dr. VB Sonomne. Today we are going to discuss life cycle of agaricus or mushroom part first. So today our subtopic is habit and habitat, structure of thallus, structure and anatomy of basidiocarp, structure of gills and development of basidium. So let's see the habit and habitat. Agaricus is an edible fungus, nothing but a mushroom. Agaricus is a saprophyte, means they grow dead and decompose organic matter. And it is a cosmopolitan in a distribution, means everywhere in a distribution. They can grow on a soil, open area, wood, logs, and also growing on soil humus. They also grow in moist and shady places for the period of rainy season. There are about 300 species of agaricus, about 17 species of agaricus have been reported from India. Agaricus campestris, Agaricus biporus is widely cultivated for food purposes in Himachal Pradesh. It is commonly we can call it dhingri in Punjab. Agaricus bisporus are a common edible mushroom. We can see some species of agaricus are poisonous. For example, Agaricus xanthoderma. Next topic, structure of thallus or structure of agaricus. Thallus is nothing but a mycelium. Mushroom is the typically consist of stalk. Then here fruiting body with a fleshy cap at its apex. It is nothing but a pileus, which in turn bear a number of radially arranged gills on its underside. Generally, structure of agaricus can be considered. There are two main parts. That is a vegetative mycelium present inside the soil and a fruiting body present above the soil surface. The mycelium is the unseen body of the fungus. It finds food for the fungus, and when conditions are suitable, it capable to produce a mushroom. The vegetative structure of agaricus is made up of mass of thread-like hyphae taking place below the ground. The dense masses of hyphae form the mycelia, that is a primary mycelium and secondary mycelium. Primary mycelium, it originate by the germination of uninucleate basidiospore carrying either a plus 10 or a minus 10. That is a monokaryotic, and The secondary mycelium or dikaryotic mycelium means fusion of two primary mycelia of opposite strain, that is a plus and minus strain. At a maturity, these hyphae develop fruiting body. We can call it a basidiocarp or sporocarp. Means a tertiary mycelium, the secondary mycelia grows widely under the soil and become organized to form into fruiting body or basidiocarp. Next topic, structure and anatomy of basidiocarp. The structure of basidiocarp, underground rhizomorph give rise to the above ground fruiting body of the agaricus, nothing but sporocarp or basidiocarp. This is the only upper ground part. Usually it is called mushroom. The mature sporocarp can be differentiated into three parts. Here is a stipe, pileus, and stipe has a ring-like annulus. It consists of a stem or a stalk-like known as a stipe, which hold pileus at the top. The stipe has to hold of the cap, thick fleshy layer. It is the basal part of the basidiocarp. In this area, the hyphae run longitudinally parallel to each other. A transverse section of stipe shows that is made up of two kinds of tissue. First one cortex and second medulla. Surrounding tissues called as a cortex and a central region nothing but medulla. Large umbrella shaped cap nothing but pileus. In the young stage, the pileus white or pinkish in color and turn to brown at maturity. The underside of the pileus consists of many radially arranged plate-like structure. It is called as gills, which contain spore-bearing basidia. The mature cap is about 5 to 12 centimeter in diameter. From the beneath of the pileus hang about 300 to 600 plates of tissue. We can call it gills. The developing gills are protected by a incomplete covering which later collapse to form a ring of tissue on the stipe. Nothing but annulus. They may be persistent. Next point, structure of gills or transverse section of gills. The sporocarp is made up of pseudoparenchymatous mass of hyphae having a lower stalk called stipe and upper pileus. Transverse section of the gills, we can see three regions. First one trama, second subhymeneum region, and third hymeneum region. First one, trama region. It is a central region of a gills. It is a sterile and made up of number of freely arranged complex hyphae. These hyphae made up of plecten-chymatous tissue. Second region, subhymeneum. The hyphae of the trama region curve outward toward each surface of the gills. Subhymeneum is also a sterile region. They end in each minute diametric and 2 to 3 nucleate cells forming a compact layer. We can call it a subhymeneum region. And third, hymeneum region. The hyphae of the subhymeneum region extend to form the outermost region of gills. We can call it a hymeneum region. It is the only fertile regions in the gills and has a septate cell arranged in a palisade-like layer. These fertile cells nothing but basidium. Each basidium contain 4 basidiospores. They are separated by a club-shaped sterile paraphysis. Last point in this lecture, development of basidium. The basidia are spore producing. The young basidia arise from the terminal aseptate binucleate cell to the subhymeneum layer. When the basidia grows, the two nuclei of the dikaryon fuse to form the karyogamy. This diploid nucleus rapid undergoes meiosis to form 4 haploid nuclei. At the same time, 4 narrow tube-like structure develop at the apex of the basidium. We can call it sterigmata. The sterigmata swell at their tips and each form a small single basidiospore by budding. Large vacuoles develop in the basidium, due to which the cytoplasm and nucleus migrate into the budding basidiospore. Therefore, 4 haploid basidiospores are formed in a basidium. 2 are of plus strain and 2 are of minus strain. So indicate a male and a female gamete. In Agaricus bisporous species, 2 basidiospores are produced. The mature basidiospore is attached indirectly at the apex of the sterigmata. So student, in this lecture we have studied the habit and habitat, structure of thallus, structure of basidiocarp, structure of the gills and development of basidium. So student, if you have not seen my other lecture, then watch it. You will get the link in a description box. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you.